Hello, welcome to my channel, students. Hello, I am Sirshil Khede. Students, today we are going to understand a very beautiful poem of 10th class, unit number 1, 1.3. The title of the poem is The Basketful of Moonlight. So, students, today we are going to understand this very beautiful poem. Here, this poem is written originally in Dogri language, and this poem is translated from Dogri to in English. The poet of this poem is Sunil Sharma, and here the poet Sunil Sharma is trying to show us the real condition of the rural life. The speaker of the poem is a little child, and he is speaking with us through this poem, and he is addressing to the moon, and he is asking a basketful or two basketful of seeds of moonlight from the moon, because he wants to sow that seeds of moonlight on the sides of the path. The whole village, means here the all people of the village goes to the city to work daily, and when they returns to the home at the evening time, there is a dark on route the route which leads from city to village. There is dark on that route. In the evening time there is no lights on that route, and that's why here his father comes so lately to the home in the evening time. And here the the little child also wants to listen the fairy tales and stories from his father, but he cannot listen it because his father comes so lately to the home in the evening time. Before his father arriving to the home, here the speaker goes to sleep. So here the speaker is asking the seeds of moonlight from the moon, because he wants to light the dark route of that village which leads from city to village or village to city. The condition of the road is very rough and tough. The route is full of snakes and scorpions, and there is no facility of the buses or any vehicles to travel from city to village. And here his father, that's why, comes so lately to the home in at the evening time. And before arriving his father to the home, here the speaker sleeps. And his father also left the home early in the morning to the work, and that time also the speaker sleeps. So here, that's why the speaker of the poem is asking the seeds of moonlight from the moon, because he wants to enlighten, he wants to light that dark route. In this way his father may come early to the home and he may listen the stories from his father. This is the theme of the poem. Actually here the poet Sunil Sharma is trying to show us the real condition of the rural life through this poem. So students, today we are going to understand this beautiful poem line by line. O moon, give me moonlight, basketful or two baskets full with seeds of moonlight. Here in the first stanza, the poet Sunil Sharma is addressing to the moon, and he is demanding or asking the seeds of moonlight, basketful or two basketful of seeds of moonlight from the moon. And here we can see in the first stanza the speaker is addressing to the moon. That's why here we can see the apostrophe figure of speech. And in the first stanza, line number 3, basket full or two baskets full, here we can see the sound b is repeated again and again. That's why there we can see the alliteration figure of speech. In the next stanza, From the city to my village, on the sides of the path, I want to sow many small, small moons of light. The Here in the next stanza, the speaker told us why he wants the seeds of moonlight from the moon. Means he is asking the seeds of moonlight, basketful or two basketful of seeds of moonlight from the moon, because he wants to sow their seeds of moonlight on the sides of the path. Means he wants to light their dark route. The whole village goes to the city daily to work. Here the whole village, in this sentence we can see the Shindos figure of speech. Because the whole village goes to the city daily to work means, actually here the whole village means that word shows the whole people of the village who goes towards the city to work daily. So here in this line we can see the Shindosh figure of speech. It becomes dark on its way back as my village is quite far. Here the speaker is telling us that when the whole villagers or that laborers, workers who goes daily to work in the city, while they were returning to the home at the evening time, there is a dark on that route, and even their village is so far from the city. The route is tough and full of snakes and scorpions. Here the speaker is telling us furthermore about the condition of the road. Here the route means road, rasta, path, street. How is the route? The route is tough and full of snakes and scorpions. Means here the speaker is telling us that the route is full of snakes and scorpions. Neither birds nor carrot flies. And here in this line, the poet is telling us that there is no facility of the buses or vehicles to travel from city to village. And it is not only about the poets or speakers village. This is the real condition of the whole villages of the country. And here that real condition is trying to show us through this poem by the poet. When my father returns home, I am asleep. Here, when his father returns to the home in the evening time, here before arriving into the home, before arriving his father into the home in the evening time, here the speaker goes to sleep. And he goes back early in the morning while I am sleeping. Here in this line, the speaker is telling that his father left the home early in the morning to go the work. And that's why here the both in the early morning and the evening time, the speaker cannot meet his father. Oh moon, give me a basketful of moonlight on loan. Here the speaker, who is the little child, here the speaker of this poem is a little child, and he is asking the basketful of moonlight from the moon on the loan. Loan means karz. Wow. I want to light the dark route so that my father returns early. Here the real reason is speaker telling us why he wants actually the seeds of moonlight from the moon, because he wants to light their dark route. He wants to sow their seeds of moonlight on the sides of the path, means he wants to light the dark route. In this way his father may come early to the home in the evening. That's why he is asking the seeds of moonlight from the moon. I too want to hear fairy tales and stories from him. Here, the speaker, who is the little child, he is telling us that he wants to listen the fairy tales and stories from his father like the other children. and that's why he wants his father early to the home at the evening time. Oh moon, give me a basket full of moonlight. I want to sow seeds of moon on the sides of the path. Here in the last stanza, once again, hear the speaker addressing to the moon and asking a basket full of moonlight, and he wants to sow their seeds of moon on the sides of the path. In this way, his father may come early to the home in the evening, and that's why he wants to light that dark route, the route which leads from the city to village, which is full of that snakes and scorpions, and there is always dark on that route in the evening time. And here, that's why the whole villagers or the workers who cannot return early to the home in the evening time. And here, the real situation of this rural life is poet trying to show us through this poem to everyone or the readers. So, students, I think you have all understood this poem. The poem is very beautiful. So, students, if you have any problem, please suggest me. Please like and subscribe my channel. If you want to get more videos from this channel, please click on the bell icon and like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.